Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is blueberry crumble decaf, and it's going to be 59 degrees again. We've had a very warm couple of days, which actually makes me happy. I know fans of winter aren't happy, but I am, because I'm not a fan of winter. So today my big project is to clean up my dishes. It's bad. The rest of the house is looking okay, but the dishes are piled in the sink, which I rarely do, but you know, it was the holidays, so I have 3 very stuck-on food slow cookers and dishes all in the sink, and it's a mess. So that's my big project of the day. And this week I'm not starting any big huge projects. I'm going to wait until after the new year to get back to decluttering and to get back to my budget. But hopefully the rest of the month I don't need to spend anything. That would be a good thing, because I overspent on Christmas holiday, but that's okay. Everybody was very happy with their gifts. Yesterday we went to my ex-husband's house and it was very nice. So it was an enjoyable Christmas season this year. It usually is, but sometimes things are more hectic than other times, and it really was not that bad this year. I tried to keep it under control, even though there were a couple times where it did get a little bit stressful, but for the most part, not so much. So anyway, everybody had a good time. The only one that couldn't make it was my daughter, which made me sad, but I did get to see her yesterday, so she was feeling better yesterday. So anyway, let's give the coffee a try. Cheers. Pretty good. So anyway, that is my plan for the day. Clean the dishes and to get life going back to a more normal state. All right. I will meet you at the budget book. Okay, here we are back at my budget book. So I didn't spend any money on Christmas Eve. No, that wasn't Christmas Eve. The day before Christmas Eve. I didn't spend money Christmas Eve. And I didn't spend money on Christmas Day. So that's a good thing. Now today I have to spend some money because it's my one little granddaughter's birthday, and I have to get her a gift. So, but then the rest of the month, I'm hoping that I don't need to spend any more money. And then January is going to be back to business as usual. I'm going to try and do the least low spend that I can do. I have food, I have clothing, I have shelter, so those are the basics, and I should be okay. I don't know. We'll have to see. See what I run out of and see what I have to replace. But the next couple months, I'm going to tighten the belt and do no low spend weeks and see how many I can get together to kind of catch up on the end of the year festivities. So Christmas was really nice. I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, but we had so much food that I took the food over to my ex-husband's house and we ate it again the next day, so that was good. So that made things easy for my wife-in-law. That's what I call his his wife. So anyway, that was the holiday, and right now I'm very glad it's over with, even though it was fun. Sometimes even fun things get to be a bit overwhelming. So one more day of celebration for a birthday today, but it's going to be pretty low-key for me. They're having it at some sort of fun place. I don't even know what it is. But since it's going to be a little bit later in the day, unless I can go with another family member, I probably won't go because I'm not going to be driving somewhere in the dark where I don't know the roads anymore. It's too hard for me to see at night. I'm okay as long as I know the roads, but if it's an unfamiliar place with unfamiliar roads and things, I just don't want to go out late at night anymore. I guess that's what happens as you get older, and I certainly don't want to put anybody else at risk by having an accident. So, okay, I'm going to drink my coffee and just take some time to chill, and then I'll be back. 101 Ways to Simplify Your Life. Day number 51. Feed the birds. Even the sparrow has found a home, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may base her young. Psalm 84:3. The hummingbird's wings move like a living helicopter as it hovers over the red bird feeder. Shy sparrows and sassy blue jays compete for the seeds you toss out on the snow. Winged messengers speak of God's glory, reminding you that His eye is on the sparrow. The simple pleasure of feeding the birds creates a moment of wonder in the day. You can spread a feast for fine feathered friends in your backyard, whether you have elaborate bird houses and feeders, or whether you just sprinkle some bird seed on the lawn. Or you can take bread to feed the ducks and enjoy the show at a local lake. Set up a bird feeder and bird bath in your backyard. Enjoy the seasonal show as birds of a feather feed together. Well, good morning. So I'm here by my big mess by the sink. And I thought, well, oh boy, let's see. Got to get a better view of this. Yep, it's a mess. Got all that. And all these. And they're all caked on. So anyway, I thought while I clean this up, I'd have a little chat with you. Sorry for the wiggly camera. So it was a nice holiday and I'm glad it's over. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make a list of all the things that worked great because I'm still on a quest to simplify things. So I'm going to make out a list of all the things that worked really great this year, and the things that didn't I'm going to leave off. And I'm talking about food. What food did I have that was too much? What food didn't I have enough of, which was really nothing. But this way I won't have to reinvent the wheel next year when I do Christmas again. So I found that one thing that never gets eaten are the desserts, but the Christmas cookies do. So next year, I'm just going to have Christmas cookies as my dessert, rather than a lot of other things. I was going to go make a dump cake, an apple dump cake, but I never got around to it, and nobody even missed dessert. So that's what I'm doing for next year, not making a lot of sweets. everybody drank coffee. Nobody drank a lot of wine or anything like that. Let's see what else. I made the chili, and I bought the cornbread muffins from Dollar Tree. I thought that would go well with it. But then really nobody ate the muffins, so I won't get those again next year. But the corn casserole I will make because everybody loved the corn casserole. So that would be one thing that'll stay on the menu. And then even with the chili, I want to make a very simple chili. This year's chili was very simple. Most of it was opening cans of beans and putting seasoning in with it, and that worked out great. So that will continue probably next year unless I decide to have a different main dish. But of course it has to be something that vegetarians and meat eaters will both like. So we'll have to wait and see what that's going to be. But everybody likes the chili. And then my daughter, she made chicken chili. So everybody liked that too. So that's what I want to do. I just want to make a list, like a master list for Christmas food and Christmas decorations too. I'm going to write down what worked and what didn't work for the Christmas decorations too. Now those were pretty simple and pretty easy this year. So, but I didn't get up in my attic at all. So some of these things I'm going to actually get rid of. The only reason I used them this year was because they were convenient. They happened to be in the basement where I could get to them. So, but hopefully by next year, my garage will be back to normal. This year, I really let it go, and there's all kinds of stuff out there, including the armoire is still out there. So, but the next thing that I have to work on is the bedroom, get it ready for my mom's surgery. And so she can stay with me for a few days or for however long she needs to. But right now, that room is a mess. It's normally my indoor gardening room, but I don't know. I'm only going to do a little bit of the indoor gardening this year. Most of the things that I plant for next year will be outside. I'll do the winter sowing. And I don't want a lot of starts in the house this year. What I do want to do is take my little AeroGarden knockoffs and plant some lettuces and things like that. So the rest of it I'm going to cut back on this year because there's other things that I want to spend my time on. I want to go back up and declutter my attic some more. What else do I want to do up there? Just, you know, it's like I'm in a transitional phase again of my life. Usually, now, I've been divorced for quite a while now. But it seems like my house never really got back to normal, you know, when somebody moves out. So I need to get all that situated and done. And figure out what it is I really, really want to continue to do. Because I'm tired of reinventing the wheel every year. So I'm going to have like a master notebook where I keep notes and all those sorts of things. So, all right, I'm going to finish up my dishes, and then I'll be back. Well, I got my kitchen all cleaned up, those nasty crock pots, This one, actually, the lid broke off, so I just ordered a new little handle. So tonight for dinner, I'm going to have a soup, and what I did was I took my chili as a base and added some mixed vegetables and some water. I don't want to burn out on just eating chili, and then I froze what was left. There wasn't a whole lot of chili left over, but that'll make a tasty soup base. So if you have too much chili, try making a soup out of it. When this is done, I'm going to add a few of those real thin noodles. And then I still have some crusty bread left over from the party. I'll have a piece of that with it. And everything is cleaned up. I need to put some things away. Dishes are done. So I'm very happy that everything is back in order. And I'm going to get dressed in a few minutes and go to my little granddaughter's birthday. But first I thought I'd have a little tiny chat with you, and then I'll be back. So now that Christmas is over, I want to start concentrating more on getting back to no low spend, make a big effort to get my bills paid off, whatever I have going. I do have some things that I have to pay on Amazon. Not a whole ton of things, but just things that I ordered that I still need to pay for. But I really don't have a general credit card anymore. I used to, that I put everything on. So I basically now just have an Amazon and a Costco, and I think that's it, although I did open up a Best Buy when I got my microwave. So, but each specific to each store. I don't have a general credit card that I use anymore. I paid that off, and that's actually part of what I had taken out, that consolidated loan, so that I could pay everything off. Instead of, death by 1,000 little payments, I just wanted one payment. But that'll be paid off in, I'm guesstimating 3 or 4 months, and hopefully I'll get the microwave paid for. I have 6 months, same as cash for that. So that'll be good, and I'm going to throw as much money onto this stuff as possible. I have a birthday coming up. My oldest son has a birthday the end of January, and then, like I said, my little granddaughter's birthday's today. But that will be it for birthdays until April, so I should be able to get some things paid for. And then, like I said, I want to make it, while it's still fresh in my mind, I want to make a list of things that I'm going to make for next year's Christmas Eve dinner. Something quick and easy, something that I can either throw in the oven or slow cooker or whatever. So I may make chili again, or I may make like a baked ziti with a salad. I'm not sure yet, but I'll make that decision so that I don't have to be sitting around next year and racking my brain as to what I'm going to cook. And then the nice part about doing it this year after Christmas, like I said before, I'll know what worked, what didn't work, how much food that I need, and hopefully I'll be able to cook everything out of my stash and out of my freezer. At least that is the plan. So, just on my journey to become debt-free and simplify life. Those are all things that I want to incorporate into my journey. So what are some of the things that you guys are doing in the upcoming year? I don't do New Year's resolutions. I haven't done them for years. I do write a check for the Law of Abundance on the new moon in January, and I have that how to do it in a video that I did not that long ago, titled Law of Abundance. So I do that, but like I said, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I just never do. I live life just flowing from day to day, month to month. You know, I like to plan, but I don't like to make plans about, like, I'm going to exercise every day for the next year. You know, if I start that, I don't need to wait until the new year. It's something that I would start gradually and maybe build up to it if that's what I wanted to do. But you don't need a New Year's resolution to change things in your life, whether that's, you know, wanting to start a diet or wanting to exercise or, you know, wanting to be more social or less social, whatever it is your goal is. You don't need to make a resolution to that. You can just do it day by day and build on it. And that way, too, you don't feel so guilty if it's something that you don't happen to follow through on. And if you fall off the wagon, you can start all over again. Every day is a brand new opportunity to start something new or to continue something that you want to do or train yourself to do. So that's the way I look at things. I don't need a New Year's resolution to do that. So I have some Bengal spice chai tea here. It's delicious. And I'm going to have to get dressed very shortly here. I got out my gnome pajamas for the holidays. I got these at Aldi's a couple years ago, and I thought they were cute. So I could actually wear this as a top if I wanted to. But I'm glad that Christmas is now in the rearview mirror. It was very nice. I really enjoyed it. I would have enjoyed it more if my daughter hadn't been sick, but she's better now, so I'll be going with her to the birthday party. So anyway, I got to get dressed. This is going to be a shorter video, so I'll be back. And in the meantime, I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share. Thanks for watching.